Welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Angela.
And I'm Chance.
And we have a guest. She's a little nervous.
Gassed.
We have a guest. She's a
Gassed.
We have a guest. She's a little nervous. She's never been on a podcast before. Please welcome Amanda Lehan-Canto.
Hi, guys. Can I speak in the mic just normal?
Yeah.
Okay. So excited to be here.
We're excited to be here. We are taking over Smosh Mouth today. No jokes. And we get to be ourselves, which is fun. The last time we took over Smosh Mouth,
We're Amanda and Shayne.
Yeah.
and we get to do it. We're taking the wheel.
Taking the driver's seat. And why are we here today, Angela?
Woo! Let me tell you, I'm appreciative that you're giving us the space to host your show.
Yes, I love being a guest. I'm very
Because,
excited.
speaking of hosting, Chance and I will now be getting into a hosting position, and we're going to talk about that a little later.
And a little later is right now. Shayne pitched a show. We're all on board. We're all coming together to put a new show on the main channel. And it's called...
You had something in your throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just like the whole time. It's just such important information.
I was going to say, like, it was such a big opening, but it felt like there was, like, a drummer, like,
And it's just
fucking
too
gargling.
important.
So it's like I'm my own...
I think you need to begin again.
We got a new show coming out.
We didn't say quieter. We just said clear your throat.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, bitch.
Also, you don't need to yell, so we're not announcing, but
Okay, the tone police are out in force today.
I'm just watching.
Because I have been tone policed 3 times in this one episode.
Okay, go ahead. You begin again.
Okay, we have a new show called Bit City, and it's gonna be really good, and it's gonna be really funny.
Guys, actually, that's huge.
It's going to be so much fun. What's happening is we get to do something really fun on the main channel. And when I say we, it's literally everybody. We have Ian, we have Anthony, we have Tommy, we have Shayne, we have Cordy. We have literally everybody that we are going to do this together. And it's going to be truly the best thing ever. We're basically doing a Tonight Show variety show on YouTube.
I'm so excited about this because I feel like how long have we been working on this for? 2 months?
2 days.
See, what Chance just did there is called a bit. And that's what we will be doing. It won't be sketches. It'll be some types of sketches. And it won't be like conversations. It'll be in the between the bits.
A bit is like a joke, but it's not necessarily a setup punchline. It's more of just like a little gag, a little treat, a little ongoing thing. So like I have a bit that I say Angela all the time. My bit is Angela.
True.
Or I treat Angela like a dog, which is really funny.
That's a great bit.
That's a bit? That's been a bit?
Yeah.
That's been going on for years. How long does this... I thought bits were quick.
No, bits can last for
That's true.
centuries.
Centuries
So
long.
true.
Like
your bit is being gay.
That's actually such a good bit. Oh, my God. We're all in on the bit.
it's not a bit. See, that was a bit.
So what's going to be really fun is that like we've done a lot of sketches and then we do a lot of conversational stuff where we like sit around and we play games together or we sit at Smosh Mouth. But it's literally going to be somewhere in between. And it's going to be all of us, which is fun. It was Shayne's idea.
What do you guys think the longest bit in history has been?
I think it's maybe Where's Anthony?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Oh, I mean, in the history of Smosh.
That
Yeah,
is
like,
a
that's-
bit. Where's Anthony was the longest bit.
It was a really
and
long
I don't
bit.
think he liked it.
No. What other bits are long? I mean, one of my favorite bits is please put Arasha in a Marvel movie, please.
I have a bit. Whenever we have like company outings and it's time to pay the check, I always go up to Allie and I'm like, "You want me to take this one?
Oh,
I'll put my card down. We can split it.
that's a good
We can
bit.
split it. I'm not splitting shit. Hell no."
And she follows your bit by going, "You all can Venmo me."
Yeah.
That's her bit.
That's building on top of my bit. It is building, yes.
And what's crazy is you always Venmo her a lot of money, and we don't.
Too much.
Too much. Yeah, we went to a steakhouse last time and you took the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
know what? And I would do it again, but I only tip 2% and she tips 32.
And sometimes people aren't always in on the bit.
No, people don't. The bit is not always for everyone.
Yeah.
The bit is not inclusive. What? The bit is inclusive sometimes.
I see.
The bit is exclusive sometimes.
Uh-huh. Great.
Not
Great.
everyone can always. You won't always know that someone's doing a bit, and you
Yeah.
will always know that.
But I think people who don't normally do bits don't always know it's a bit, and then they go, "Is this a bit?"
Yeah,
And you go, "Yeah," and that kills the bit.
100%.
That's the death of a bit.
When you ask,
That'll
if it's a
that'll
bit,
murder it.
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks too.
it really hurts.
But anyway, we're going to be talking about it a little bit today, but we don't want to tease too much because it will be coming out soon.
And this show will be only on the main channel.
Yeah, which is super fun. And we're all doing it together, which will be a blast.
So the next part of the show, we have several segments that might or might not be on the show. The show's so crazy that you won't be able to tell which ones are real segments on the show and which ones are not. So without further ado, our first segment is Random Rankings. Angela has prepared rankings of things, one list for Amanda and one list for me, and we have to randomly rank them in order.
Now,
Whoa.
is this something we're doing just on the podcast, or is this happening in Bit City?
So
'Cause I
that is
don't
what he
remember.
Exactly.
said. So what we're doing on SmoshMouth right now is we're going to do some things that we will do in Bit City. Some of these things will be in Bit City. Some of these things we're just doing now because
But
we're
we
having
won't
fun.
tell you.
Which ones are real and which ones are fun?
I love it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I wanted to do this. I'm obsessed with that TikTok filter. I have to give credit to it. And you rank random stuff. It's so much fun. Everyone's obsessed with it. So I wrote specific ones for
because
you
you
too.
don't know the order in which you'll get the things.
Yes.
So if you already use the 10 slot,
Yes, and I wrote them specifically for you too.
Is this the TikTok that you did at VidCon when you're on the dance floor?
No.
Okay.
What you're doing is I'm going to give you 10 here, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm
Hello?
going to give you 10 things.
Okay.
This actually I'm going to give you 7. Each
Okay.
7.
okay, so you
And you're
have
gonna-
a ranking. You have a 1 slot ranking, a 2 slot ranking,
Heard.
3 slot
1
ranking.
being the best,
Heard.
10 being the worst.
And once you use it, you can't do it again. So you can't be like, that's also a tier 1. It's not tiers, it's rankings. So you
Heard.
put something in 1 already.
Okay? And they might not be related at all.
They won't be related at all. They're
So
complete-
once I make my decision of the number, it's set in stone.
Yes.
Heard.
Chance, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting to the airport with just enough time to go through security before the plane boards.
2.
Wow.
2?
That is my favorite thing.
You didn't even have to sit at the
It
gate.
is I do not sit at the gate. I show up.
I didn't even know this about you. And when I was creating this rank list, I was like, oh, that's such a good one.
I show up as people are standing to board, and most of the time it's when my section is boarding.
That is insane.
Yeah.
It's not just like an organic, it's not a weird thing to love. People strive for that timeline.
Yes.
And sometimes you cut it in too early or you cut it in too late.
Disagree 100%.
I'm always right there on time. I love timing that shit out so perfectly.
You
Oh, it
like to
makes
be
me-
there early?
Oh,
the airport?
yeah. I love to see the stores, the duty free, try on makeup and tell people to stop bothering me. I'm just trying on makeup and I will not be buying anything. Thank you so much.
No.
And I like to get a coffee and sit and people watch and maybe 2 hours go by and then I get on my flight.
Okay, so that was your 2. Next, Lord Farquaad. This is 1 to 7, by the way, not 1 to 10.
I'm gonna go with 4.
Okay.
He's pretty iconic,
Yeah.
especially in the musical version.
Yes.
Okay. When you get along with everyone at your table when you're eating at like a hibachi grill.
Whoa.
Like the table vibes are incredible.
Wait, do you mean everyone like also
Yeah.
strangers?
So you're here with like just
Oh.
Okay, I'm
Amanda.
gonna say 3.
Yeah, and then everyone
So
at
I've
the
got
table.
2, 3, 4 already.
Oh God.
Isn't that a good one?
That's
Yeah.
a really
That
good
happened to
one.
me once, and I was like, "Oh my god, everyone here's vibing."
Can I ask a question? Am I
Yes.
getting the same questions?
No.
Great. So can I say something?
Yes.
That's probably a 6 for me.
Whoa.
You don't want to vibe with her.
I want a
hibachi
couple
table?
people that I'm like, I can't look at you the whole time. Like I want to just focus on my people and like maybe two people, and it's like, yay.
Once I was at a hibachi table, and it was me and my friends, and then a guy with, and then 2 young girls with their sugar daddy.
Oh.
Okay,
And
I
it
want-
was
And
the
were they
best
so
dinner.
fun?
The
Were they
girls were so fun.
Yeah!
And then I would ask the sugar daddy questions, and he would get really uncomfortable.
Oh, I love that. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a good vibe at a dinner
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, I take it back. Maybe it's like a 4.
Yeah. Okay. The Rascal Flats.
Whoa.
God bless the broken road.
Shit.
Alexcina is saying big 6.
I'm gonna say 1.
There's no way you're gay.
What do you mean? The Rascal Flats are
It's
incredible.
the funniest shit I've
One of
ever
the most
heard.
incredible lead vocalists of all
It's
time.
gorgeous. And
No.
it sits really well in my
The
voice.
way he can
No.
riff.
No, he's
Ugh.
excellent. But number one,
So good.
So
good.
Number one.
he's
God
excellent.
bless the broken road.
Having a new show you get to do with all of your friends on Smosh Main.
Oh my God. You have Rascal Flats as number one. Let me just remind you.
So I have what left?
5, 6, and 7.
I'll go with 5. That was always my lucky number.
Oh,
I
good.
know.
Yeah.
5's my
I
lucky
care
number.
about that. Truffle fries.
Oh, 7.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I do not like truffle.
Stinky. I love truffle,
Whoa.
but not like a lot.
And last but certainly
And most
not
of the
least.
time, truffle fries are truffle oil, which tastes like trash. Truffle oil is not truffle. It's
Okay.
not.
Automatically going to number 6 is Erin Dougal. She works here at Smosh, and she's the director of Bit City.
Dude.
Isn't that literally fucking incredible?
Director of Bit City. God, I love a woman director.
And
They're
she's
incredible.
She's chaos ensued. Like it's
Yes.
gonna the meetings we're all having. Like she's a yes woman.
Yes, which
We're pitching some crazy stuff.
I'm just
Dangerous.
feeling like there's going to be a lot of raw fish on set all the
Ew!
time.
I hate that.
What?
I hate that.
She is a walking raw fish.
And she pushes.
She is-
Ew! That's so. You can't call a woman that.
I actually don't know how to feel about
She is a
that.
cube of tuna.
I rank that
Carnage.
in 11.
A cube of tuna.
I'm sorry, I said what I
A
said.
cube of tuna? Like
Yeah,
from the fridge?
Well-
Is it cold or is it room temp?
But guys,
Because if it's room temp, it smells.
Well,
Well, let's not dig into this. Erin's incredible.
Erin is incredible, and she is truly getting us all together. And we are pitching cube tuna ideas.
Guys,
And,
yeah.
and the cube of tuna herself is saying yes.
Bit City.
Okay, so your list is number 1, the Rascal Flats. Number 2, getting to the airport with just enough time after security before the plane boards. Number 3, getting along with everyone at your hibachi table. Number 4, Lord Farquaad. Number 5, having a show that you get to do with all your friends on Smosh Main, which should be number 1. And number 6, Erin Dougal. Number 7, truffle fries.
wow. I
Wow.
stand by that list.
That's insane.
Wow.
Getting to do a show with your friends feels like it should be like, the top.
Well, Rascal Flat.
Okay. Broken Road.
This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by Rocket Money. If you're like me, you're incredibly forgetful, and in this era of nonstop subscriptions, it's easy to lose track and be paying for things you don't want to be paying for. But with Rocket Money, you're never going to lose track. You're always going to be aware of what you're paying for. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I love this app. I've had it for a while now, and it's very streamlined. It lets me see everything laid out neatly so I can pay attention to what I want to keep and what I want to stop paying for. I'm a sucker for free trials, so I often end up forgetting, and then suddenly I'm paying for something for months that I didn't want to. It's fantastic. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/smoshmouth. That's rocketmoney.com/smoshmouth. rocketmoney.com/smoshmouth. Back to the pod.
Okay, are you ready for yours?
I'm so psyched.
Bringing what you want to the register at the store and finding out what you wanted to buy is on sale.
Oh.
It's marked down and you didn't even know. And you were going to buy it for $30 and now it's $15.
6.
What the hell?
Sounds fun, but I'm not
What
the
the
big-
What
I'm
is
not
wrong
the
with-
biggest shopper. And also when I get a sale, I'm like, cool. I don't like, yeah.
You just got free money.
You don't like saving money?
I do like saving money, but it's a 6. And if you question me one more time, I will slap you both with my 2 hands
Okay,
like this.
fine.
Ta!
Move on. Next,
You guys seem upset.
Yeah, I just can't believe
It
you
just
labeled that.
doesn't
a
make
6.
any sense.
Well,
It's a
because
3 and above.
hear me out. I know that there are good ones at the end of this list.
Oh, okay. She's playing a strategic game.
Unless there's bad ones.
Well, we don't know that, do we?
Julia Roberts' smile.
I love Julia Roberts' smile.
It's a good
And
smile.
she got
I'd
made
say
fun
it's
of a lot, and it's beautiful.
one of the best
and
smiles.
big. Honestly, 2.
Wow.
I'm a Julia Roberts bitch. I love her. You said Rascal Flatts was number 1. You can't speak. You
With good reason.
You actually can't speak to me.
I actually can't speak. I can sing. And God bless, bro.
Don't.
Okay, next. When at Smosh, it's announced that pizza's for lunch.
Ugh. I love pizza. Hard to work with. Hard to shoot 4 videos after lunch when you have pizza.
Yeah.
Okay? It's like pizza's for lunch. It's like,
Good night.
good night. Literally
Yeah.
the death of me.
Yeah, that sucks compared to getting a shirt half off.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 7.
yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I love pizza.
I
but
agree with you on
it
that
makes
one.
it really hard to work.
Okay, the next one. The scene in Parent Trap when he brings her down to the wine cellar and he shows that he saved her that bottle of wine from their wedding and he blows off the dust and it goes right off of the logo perfectly. Like the art department made the dust only on the logo.
I can smell the wine cellar.
And she's in that like button up.
You just painted that scene for me. I can smell it.
And Dennis Quaid is looking zaddy.
So let me tell you something right now. I love wine cellars. When I think I'm going to die and go to heaven, I think it's going to be in a wine cellar.
This
You think
is
you're
fun.
And
gonna
it's
die
gonna
in a
be
wine
dusty?
cellar, or you think your heaven is gonna be in a
No, I don't want to die in a wine cellar. That's awful. People won't find me for days. I want to go to the wine cellar in my death.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a ghost there, but they're friendly and we make friends. And
There's
I,
a ghost in heaven with you?
in the wine cellar.
So where did the ghost come from if it's in heaven? She's so mad.
Number 2.
Yeah, that's an easy.
You already did number
You
2.
did number 2 already.
Shit. Julia Roberts' smile is number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Goodness gracious me, dear. 3.
Yeah, that's a good 3. Okay, next.
You're botching this list, bro.
Bitch, you botched your list big time.
No, my list is pretty good.
You said Erin Dougal was a raw fish.
And I would stand by that.
All right, let's go.
Bit City. T-Pain.
Wow.
Wow, there are gasps in the room.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I love T-Pain. I love dancing to T-Pain. T-Pain was my shit. And if you've ever heard him sing without the auto-tune, it's
Incredible.
a gorgeous voice.
He has a
Stunning.
concert out like on YouTube that was blowing up
Yes.
of him singing all of his stuff.
I watched it.
God, it's so good.
So what are you gonna rank it?
What's his
It
song,
sounds-
Stripper? What's his stripper song?
I'm in love with the stripper. She ride and she run.
I f***ed with that song, okay? But I don't want to give it a number 1.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
Okay.
Number 4? Do I have number 4
Yeah, you do.
open?
Yeah. Right under the scene in the Parent Trap.
Wait a second. What's number 5?
You haven't done it yet.
What's a 6 is the return.
6
7
is
is
the return.
pizza, and 5 is T-Pain.
4 is T-Pain right
4
now.
is T-Pain. Good. 5's open.
Yeah.
Great.
Which brings me to
Have you ever played a game of chess?
No.
Yeah, clearly.
Where can I rank Chance?
In this ass.
I don't think there's a list that actually. I don't think I can come up with a number high enough to have him on my shit list.
the Pope.
Did you have an answer and you changed it in your head?
No, I'm just changing what order I tell you them.
That's good.
The Pope. I wrote these at 7 a.m. this morning and I was giggling.
Okay, so all I have left is 1 and 5.
Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks.
How do you feel about the Pope?
You're gambling on the Pope.
Well, I love nuns, so I'm going to give the Pope a 5 and feel fine about it.
Okay.
That's good because the last one is doing a show with all of your friends on Smosh.
Number 1, and guess who did this quiz right? Moi.
Well, you put Sale at number
Just kidding.
6.
The last one was Rascal Flatts discography. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so what's her list? Read her list out.
Her list is number 1, doing a show with all your friends on Smosh Main. Number 2, Julia Roberts' Smile. Number 3, the scene in Parent Trap in the wine cellar. He shows her a bottle of wine from the wedding that they saved and they share a smooch. Number 4 is T-Pain. Number 5, naturally, the Pope. Number 6, bringing what you want to the register when you find out it's marked down. And number 7, when we have pizza for lunch at Smosh.
Wow. And
Wow.
I stand by that list.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I am a queen, and you are a jester.
Yes, welcome to Bit City. The next segment on the podcast, we are going to be repitch.
So
We're going to be repitching things that we have previously pitched to Smosh that they said, hell no, we're not doing that.
in honor of us getting to do this show, we have to pay homage to the dead bodies that were on the way to this. Chance and I, because at Smosh we are allowed to pitch stuff, and Chance and
For
I
the
have
past 2 years.
pitched some stuff, And surprisingly, none of them have ever been taken. And we're gonna tell you
were
some
buried.
stories.
No, we've had some nibbles. We've had some nibbles, and as soon as they had a little taste of it, they were like, nope. So we're gonna be repitching these shows that we've pitched because there have been dead bodies along the way. The first one that I will repitch is that I pitched. Okay, so Oprah and Gail. Do you know who Gail is?
Of course I know who Gail is.
Oprah. And
Oprah's best friend.
Yes. So Oprah and Gail in like the early 2000s had a segment on the Oprah show where they had Oprah and Gail's road trip. And I pitched
Oh, no.
Yeah. I pitched a Chance and Angela road trip where we like go visit Smosh fans around the country.
A security nightmare.
Security
Wait,
nightmare.
what? Who's driving?
Well, that's
What you're worried about? Who's
Yeah,
driving?
I want to know who's driving.
We're going into strangers' homes, and you're worried about
home.
who's driving.
I was thinking we would go to like theaters and we would do like I don't know what we would do. Like
Oh,
an
so you
improv
did like
show.
a fan tour.
Like a fan tour, but then there would be a camera person in the car with us, so it'd be like a road trip.
It's a vlog.
It's a vlog kind of. Oprah and Gail.
Okay, so you
Well-
pitched this. I didn't even hear about this idea. I wouldn't have greenlit it, but I don't have any power in that sense. But cool.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So what happened to it?
It was too crazy. It was like all over the place. Like there would have to be a camera person. We would have to miss several weeks of shooting. We would have to like plan the shows. We'd have to reach out to the theaters.
You would need security.
We would need security.
Yeah, and it's like we're crossing state lines, so that changes stuff.
And
you know,
I'm
like,
wanted in several states.
yeah, I have an ankle bracelet. It just makes it all really difficult.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that one never saw the light of day.
Wow, but it sounds. What was the title?
We wanted to call it Oprah and Gail's.
Road Trip Part 2.
like
Featuring-
I think we just loved Oprah and Gail doing it.
That was the main
and I think on the road trip we'd be talking about Oprah and Gail
too
doing
much.
it.
But that was like the whole draw of Oprah and Gail's original road trip is that you get to see them as normal people doing a road trip instead of like
Where did they visit? Like the top restaurants, like
Yeah.
3 Michelin star restaurants.
No, I think it was like them doing like normal things.
Yeah, they went to like the town.
And I think they went to Oprah's hometown in
towns.
Tennessee somewhere.
Oh,
They were
that's
like,
cool.
Yeah, they were like road tripping the South
I
and shit.
never have heard of this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Oprah Winfrey Show.
No, I love. Hello, Own. Okay.
It
I
was-
love Oprah.
It was
The
on the
network?
it was a segment for
Oh, it's
several
a
weeks on the Oprah show.
segment.
Yeah.
Must
yeah.
have missed that.
Yeah, and you missed the pitch too, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Another one that I think is just, I mean, I can't believe they said no. Chance and I pitched a food show
Oh, yeah.
called The Perfect Pair. And we were looking for foods pairings, and you do it with somebody. But I think what ruined the pitch was we were sold on the logo being balls.
Well, being like a pair of balls.
Literally
but,
balls.
but also a pair. So we had this image of a pair that had like the bottom of it looked like saggy balls.
And we got Josh Fleury to help us make it.
And it was a
we
really
made it.
You went that far to actually have it made.
We will post. I will post this when this episode comes
I'll
out.
post it too.
The logo is obscene. It's
But
disgusting.
for the pitch, the whole pitch, we had like all of all of the leadership team right there. We had these balls on the screen the entire pitch.
And it was hairy, like there
It
was
was, like,
hair on the balls
disgusting. Like, it
and
looked like
veins
balls.
and stuff. It was
And
disgusting.
we're like trying to be so serious pitching this show. We're like, we have the perfect show where guests come on with. There's one.
We're trying to find what goes best with apples.
Yeah,
and like
so
it
each
just
person
didn't-
would come on like a let's do this kind of thing where they would come on with something that they think is the best pair of an apple.
Best thing to pair with. So why? So the balls. Okay.
Pair of balls.
A
the
pair of
perfect
balls, and it's a pair.
Oh, so it's a pair's ball.
See,
It's a pair.
the light in your eyes
Actually,
The perfect pair.
of balls.
and I
it's also
actually
balls.
love that.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I
Us going
actually
like this, like there's.
Could you imagine if we got a neon sign of those balls?
I would love that.
That would have been great.
It would have been like light green.
I I actually think we should give that another go.
Maybe we do a segment of it on Bit City.
Oh, that's fun.
And we call it Balls.
No,
Pair.
it's already called
no,
the
we
perfect
call it
pair.
perfect pair.
The perfect pair of balls.
And it's just a picture of that for 2 minutes on the screen,
Yeah,
and you
that's-
guys voice over.
And we go, look at that logo.
Yeah.
What a good
So if
ass
we really
logo.
dive into the colors here, I'm seeing a chartreuse.
I hope that this. I hope we put this in Bit City.
Wow. You don't know. We don't know.
Yeah,
Well, they don't know.
All of these could be or
Yeah.
could not be in Bit City.
truly.
Next, we got a really fun segment where we prank call. So I'm just going to get out my phone.
Yeah, this segment Chint's been really excited for.
Oh boy! Remember when I prank called on the live stream and Alex told me to never do that again?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're
All
doing
right.
it. We're doing it again.
You guys, please don't do that.
Here we
We're like,
go.
we're prank calling.
When
Please don't do
Alex in games tells you please don't do that, you feel like a kid
that.
who's just like, you're right. You're like, I do need to go to my room and
Or when he
punish myself.
when he tells me like,
Okay.
have you gone to the bathroom before we start rolling?
Did-
I feel like a kid.
Did you know why?
Why?
He used to be a little teacher.
Yes,
Not
we
a-
talked
not
about
a little
this.
teacher.
He
That
used to
makes
be a teacher for
that
little
makes
people.
a lot of sense.
And
A
that's why I
little
was like,
teacher.
that's why he's so good with me. He's like, Angela,
He's tall.
do you have your glasses?
Okay, I'm gonna prank call. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Don't say who it is.
Okay, well,
Hi, you've reached Amanda Lehan. I cannot come to my phone right now. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get right back to you.
Oh my God. Am I 26?
hey, Amanda, this is your doctor. You you
Chance really wanted to do this segment. Just let him do
Okay,
it.
just all right.
you have a growth in your hand, and we're gonna have to sew your fingers together like flippers.
Doctor, are you leaving Amanda Lehan-Canto a voicemail?
Yeah, nurse.
I also got another report in that she has a huge pair of balls on her shoulders that are gonna grow.
Oh man, we're gonna have to take those
Oh,
on. Tape those on.
we're gonna tape the balls onto
This
her
is going to be
face.
the longest voicemail that I'm going to literally open my phone and delete immediately.
Okay, well, love you, bye.
Don't you love that segment?
Chance has never said I love you to me once.
And I never will. That was the doctor. Here we go. Next segment.
Oh my God, you bitch.
The next segment, this is gonna be fun. We have permission to announce that on Bit City we will be doing some reunions.
Or will we?
We don't know. It might be fake, but
So excited.
it's gonna be really awesome because that's something I think I started doing when I started working here. You guys were doing a lot of them.
And
I
we have
miss
a
them.
list of the potential reunions that we might or might not be doing.
Do we
Number
wanna
one,
tell them?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reunion.
Number 2, forks, knives, and spoons
Yeah, the
reunion.
utensils reunion.
That one will definitely get in,
Cutlery
I think.
reunion.
Number 3, George W. Bush's presidential cabinet reunion.
Oh my God, who's
Wait till you
Martha?
see the
And
wig. Wait till you see the
Condoleezza
wig.
Rice, she's there. And let me just tell you, she's
Wait, actually?
honestly, that
Martha?
would be really fun.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it
It
would.
would actually be so
It would be
fun.
a fucking
No
blast.
one would click on that. That was
Laura
the first
Bush,
video with
tell me
negative
you-
views.
You're so Laura Bush.
Shut the up.
That's
number
an awful thing to say.
number 4, Rascal Flatts reunion.
Well, clearly you're the lead. You want to be the lead
I-
singer.
I wish. I don't think I have the pipes.
Angela and I will be in the background just playing some, guitar and wearing cowboy hats.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like the Bush cabinet.
Oh boy, oh boy.
But this is going to be so fun.
Number 6, the Ottoman Empire reunion. They're back and they're better than ever.
Okay.
Did you like that one?
Can I think Gladiator reunion.
Okay, so you go.
The
Whoa.
original number 7.
Whoa, there you
Gladiator
You have
reunion.
to do it right,
Because
Amanda.
Gladiator 2 is coming out, but let's do Gladiator reunion.
go.
and-
Gladiator 2's coming out?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
Oh
here's
my
another
God.
one. Number 8. The reunion of stores that no longer exist.
Whoa, like what?
Limited
Borders?
to Borders.
Macy's possibly one
What?
day.
Borders,
JCPenney's.
huge asshole. He's like,
Yeah,
ugh,
he's a dick.
I seen it all.
No,
Let's
he's
do
like
this.
indie. He's like indie. He's like, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I read that.
And JCPenney's, it just takes her the whole time to walk
JC
to the
Penney's
couch.
gone.
Seinfeld reunion, number 9.
Whoa, Seinfeld reunion would be good. Oh my God, you are so Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, I wish.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, she's. I mean, that's like my.
Or George.
I mean, we could all be everybody. There's so many.
You could be Julia or George.
I was thinking it'd be so funny to see Shayne as Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Elaine.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Who would be Jerry?
I bet Court would do a good Jerry.
Airline food.
Did you add a British accent to your Jerry Seinfeld impression?
Whoa, Jerry is American, man.
Okay.
Airline food?
Airline food.
What's up with airline food?
Jerry.
I'm Jerry Seinfeld.
Perfect. No notes.
Okay.
Number 10,
Well-
Parent Trap reunion.
Whoa.
Oh, if I could just do the scene in the wine cellar, please.
Or who would be Meredith? Oh, is that her name? The stepmother?
Yeah.
She's not the
The
stepmother.
woman who played Evian in Superstar.
Oh my God.
Oh, number 11, Herbie Fully Loaded. reunion. We could've-
Herbie fully loaded with frickin' Lindsay Lohan.
yes.
That took my breath away.
Every time I see a punch bug, I'm like, that's Herbie fully loaded.
Oh, I saw another one. Number 12, Codename Kids Next Door reunion. Do you even know that show?
Bro.
You love that show?
I don't love that show. My
Oh.
brother loves that show.
yes. It was such a little bro.
I don't love that show. My brother loves that show.
What's with Dexter's Lab?
Oh, that would be
Oh,
fun.
that's fun.
Oh, a bunch of the Cartoon Network shows would be really fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
like Cat Dog. Did you guys ever watch
Oh
Cat
my
Dog?
You're not
that
talking about
freaked me
Dexter.
out.
That shit was crazy, and we
Well,
all
it
just
made me
watched
sick.
it.
My butthole's
It was
clenching. thinking
half
about
a
it.
cat.
And
If you don't know what Cat Dog is, go Google it. It's fucking crazy. And it was
No.
a show.
Yes,
that we
I
all
remember
watched.
Cat
if
Dog.
you want a good day, don't Google it.
No, there's one body, and the one head is a cat, and one head is a dog, and they're Cat Dog, and
What
it's awesome.
shrooming sad Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network writer went, okay,
No, Nickelodeon. Wait, Cat Dog was
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network,
Yeah.
but where was the weird monster show where they had eyes on their hand like Pan's fucking Labyrinth?
You don't remember
Pan's
that one.
Labyrinth.
No, there was a cartoon.
Foster's
show-
Home for Imaginary Friends.
Oh, are what? Real monsters. Apparently, I'm being told. Thank you,
Whoa.
Selena.
What about Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh no. Please don't do this to me, guys. I am not that fucking old. Come on. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Are you out
No,
of
I
your
know what you're talking about.
skull?
I don't know. what you're-
Descendants
Oh,
Union.
see? That was a bit.
What?
There we go.
Like this whole like I'm old stuff is a bit. Pretty much. And we're all in on it. How about the Little Mermaid? How are
We
her
can get
and
into the
Eric doing?
fandoms, Like you can go like
What's the Disney
Star Wars reunion,
Whoa.
Avengers reunion.
What's the Disney Channel original movie when they're playing jump rope?
Jump In reunion? It's Corbin Bleu.
Bolt.
With
I
Miley
just like saying
Cyrus?
random movies now. Yes.
Yeah, you can just that random with that.
But anyway, that may or may not be a part of Bit City. It'll be a bunch of reunions, possibly. Who knows? We'll see. It'll be a blast.
The next segment that we have that might be a segment on Bit City, sluts.
Amanda, why don't you explain that one?
Well, it's pretty hard. It's a hard job, but basically you're a slut and you walk in and you talk about what it's like to be a slut and how hard it is to be a slut and you know, your travels, your hopes and your dreams.
And you compete for prizes.
And you compete as a slut.
Yeah, make sluts compete,
yeah, yeah.
which is just us.
Yeah. Sluts tug of war.
I can't wait for that segment. Yeah.
Also on the show, maybe, possibly, sometimes we will be talking to Ian.
And sometimes we will ignore,
Ignore him. How fun would that be?
Do you guys really think that none of us sit next to him ever?
That's such a
That's
lie.
such a lie.
Well,
such a lie.
well, is it because sometimes I do see him and no one is sitting next to him?
Because he's watching a clip so loud on his phone that we're like, oh, he must be by himself watching something.
I think
Like he's never sitting there looking out, being like, hey.
because like I'm always cool with sitting next to Ian, but sometimes I'll walk in the room and I realize it's right. Like a lot of people are over here, and then it's just Ian on his own.
That's not, I've never seen that. Have
I've
you?
seen it.
I haven't ever seen it, but also at lunchtime, I'm just so focused on my food
Yes.
that I don't even know where I'm going to sit down or care if anyone's going to sit next to me.
Agreed.
Yeah, Chance gets in line for the food, then puts his like drink down to guard his seat.
Yeah.
And he gets up and spends truly, it feels like 10 minutes in the kitchen spicing up his food.
Searching for hot sauce.
And adding stuff.
And
And
we're-
sometimes he'll put something else in an air fryer. You
Yeah.
like have to reconstruct it.
Yeah, because sometimes it's lukewarm, and I'm like, if I'm gonna eat, I want it to be like warm if it's supposed to be warm. And sometimes I'm like, I need the spices. Like it can't just be mashed potatoes. I need
Yeah.
pepper and Cajun spice and all this shit.
He's a cook.
He's a cook.
He's a cook.
Sometimes I don't think I like my food like hot.
I don't like
Like, I
it
don't
hot,
think-
but
I-
sometimes I don't like
lukewarm's
it
fine for me.
soggy. And especially like yesterday we had those sandwiches and I wanted the bread to be like toasted. Like I wanted like
Yeah.
ciabatta. I wanted it to like I want like toast it
Did
up
you
a little
toast the
bit.
bread?
I did. I put the whole sandwich in the air fryer and it was so much better.
No way.
Yeah.
I haven't used our air fryer yet.
Ever, yeah.
That's crazy to me. When we had burritos, I literally would air fry a burrito every morning.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was
I
the best
remember
thing
that
ever.
too.
That was awesome.
What happens if you stick a banana in an air fryer?
The whole banana?
Wait,
Yeah.
have you ever
like,
had a
unpeel
fried
it.
banana?
No.
What, like a plantain?
Oh, I've had plantain.
No, like a banana covered in chocolate and fried. Or like a
Oh.
Snickers bar
Like at a
fried,
fair?
Like
No.
at a
never
fair.
had that.
I've had deep fried Oreos.
Yeah, that
Those are good.
crazy. So
We
maybe
should
can
go to a
try that.
fair. Oh my god, when is the county fair?
The perfect pair goes to the fair. And it's balls.
Well,
And they're dressed as pears and they go in and they start touching everything and they talk about balls. I'll be there if you guys want me to be your camera person.
oh, you could do like wine pairings with like carnival food.
Okay, now you're talking. Mhm.
Like a funnel cake. I would do bubbles. Actually, for almost
Yeah.
everything, I would do bubbles.
I would do bubbles because you
goes
have
with
to-
anything.
Well, Bubbles also gets rid of all the intense grease.
Yeah.
What? A bubble gets rid of grease.
Oh, I'm
A
sure there's some.
Champagne
Oh,
or fruit or
I'm sure there's some
something.
nasty burger that like a Pinot would go well with.
Oh.
Some like juicy,
And that's Bit City.
Folks, we hit the point where when Chance, Amanda, and I, us three specifically, are together, I zone out halfway through, and they just go off into their own little land.
Wait, so that's what you've been doing?
This episode of Smosh Mouth is brought to you by Aura Frames. There are 365 days in the year, and that's 365 opportunities to buy someone an incredible gift. And Aura Frames are one of the best gifts out there. It's such a perfect way to capture memories and to keep on updating it because since it's a digital frame, you can, through the app, keep putting up photos onto it, changing it, which is so much fun. I have my own Aura frame at home, and you may not know this, but I've gained a lot of memories this year, some big events. So there's quite a bit of photos for me to upload, and more keep coming. So I want to keep updating it, and it's so much fun to do that and to see a montage constantly at home. But if you have a mom or other relatives or friends, it's just such a great gift. It's lovely. And right now, Aura is having their very first Friends and Family sale, and we've got an exclusive offer just for our listeners. For a limited time only, you can get $35 off their best-selling frame by visiting auraframes.com and using the promo code SMOSH at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code SMOSH. This is the best offer of the season, so don't miss out. Terms and conditions apply. Back to the show.
We have to talk about the crazy shit I did to you guys the other day at lunch.
You're going to bring that up?
We all went to lunch.
Did you forget? Did you just associate
Because
like
it
I
was
did?
so-
It was so lame.
Because it was
They're
so
gonna clip
Here's
it.
the thing.
They're gonna
so
clip this.
lame that it
Angela
makes
does
me
pranks.
embarrassed that she's bringing this up for probably the 7th time.
Angela does pranks in real life, but they're just
They're not
on a
pranks.
big scale.
Not pranks. No, they're honestly.
And
on
you
the
have
smallest
no
scale.
clue, dude. You have so many pranks planned for Bit City. You're
Okay, tell us.
okay. We were at the restaurant and we finished the meal and got the check. And then Chance said, I have to go to the bathroom. And Amanda said, I will go too. And I said, I don't have to go. And then I walked outside and I hid in a bush. And then they left the bathroom and they couldn't find me. And I was filming them looking for me like freaking idiots.
No, she was filming.
Look at
That's
him,
not
look at
true.
him, look at
She was out in the bush, so she couldn't see us looking for her in the restaurant, which was like a whole scene. I was like, "Where's Angela?" And he was like, "I don't know." And I went, "Maybe she went to the bathroom." He said, "I don't know. I'm gonna wait outside." And I said, "Okay, I'll text her." That's what we did.
Amanda texted me, hey, where are you?
So I go outside and I just sit on the curb while I just wait for Angela. I'm not really looking for her, nor do I care where she is. I'm thinking she's just in the restroom.
Yeah, me too.
Meanwhile, she's on the street in a bush. Cars passing can see her holding her phone like this
Up really
so that
high.
she can record us.
She looks like a
because she
gremlin.
thinks we're being the laughing stock right now while she is squatting in the middle of the street.
It's a
beside
shame the
bush.
footage is bad. It's a shame because it was so good.
Well, so I walk in and Chance his head down on his phone, sitting on the sidewalk, and I walk.
Just
and I'm
like a normal ass dude.
And I just walk in, and then I turn to the right, and I immediately see Gollum, aka Angela, bent down in a
Okay.
bush.
I
with her-
looked gorgeous
with
that
her
day.
phone. You did look gorgeous, but while you were bent down, it was scary. With her phone at me, and I go, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she goes, "I got you guys." And we weren't sure what she got.
She didn't get anything.
She
Nothing
got a
was
story.
You were got.
So yeah, Angela pranked us.
Ugh.
Will we
Anyways,
see pranks in Bit City?
Will we or won't we? Because we had a lot of. I still always want to get back at Arasha for that one.
for what?
Oh, when Arasha lied to
I
Angela
thought you
and
got
I?
back at her. I thought,
Yeah, yeah. didn't
That
you get
revenge
back at her?
episode, it felt like she got it back at us again.
Well, that
with
because she
our
called our
moms.
mothers.
That's what I'm saying is maybe we'll do a little bit of that in Bit
Your
City, who
mom
knows?
came on Smosh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And my mom answered the phone and was like, doing the most.
You got emotion. You cried a little.
Yeah, because she was like, honey, don't do that. And it brought
Yeah.
me back to when I used to get in trouble. And then she texted me, she goes, did I do okay? I was like, yeah, you did
Ugh.
great.
Another thing that may or may not be on Bit City, shrimp.
That's awesome.
And you can probably guess by Chance's face if it will or won't be in the show.
That will be the end, one of an end segment.
Yeah.
well, it could be the beginning.
What do you mean by
It's
that?
oddly getting weird.
Guys,
I'm getting scared.
You didn't get weird at all when we said sluts, but then we said shrimp and you made that face.
Guys, is Bit City a scary show? Let's see. Is it a scary show?
No, it's
well,
gonna-
it depends on who you are. If you're like,
I plan on doing some bits in Bit City that might be a little scary.
Ooh, that's scary.
That's all I'm gonna say there.
Oh, and that's so fun.
And you guys, as the hosts, won't know what will hit you.
Another segment that our last segment that may or may not be on Bit City is Chance trying to jump over a moving car. That's not it. What is
not
it?
trying, Chance jumping
Okay.
over a moving car.
The lore of this is a long time ago. We were talking about things that we think we can do that are basically hard or impossible, right? I was like, I think I could get a whole wedding reception to leave the room. I was like, I think like
What?
I just think I can move a group of people. Like I think I can move a group.
You can definitely cattle dog a group of people out of there.
Yeah,
But
and then Damien said
how?
he thinks he could ignore anesthesia.
The tranquilizer. He said.
Yes, tranquilizer.
Tranquilizer will not work
And then
on
Chance
him,
goes,
apparently.
I think I could jump over a moving car.
I can jump over a moving car.
So at Bit City, we're cutting the shit and we're finally putting this to test. We will see-
Maybe.
possibly. We will see, maybe, if Chance can do it.
Listen.
What
I
makes you think
just-
you could do it?
Because my high jump is pretty good.
but it's a moving car.
Yeah, so I just have to jump up, and if it's going fast enough and I'm jumping up at the right time, then I'm timing it so I jump up and the car does all the work.
What do you mean timing it? I don't understand. No matter, it's a car coming to you.
It's a car coming to me, and I'm coming to the car a little bit, right? Because I'm probably going to want some running start. So the car's going, coming towards me, right? And I'm running, and then the car's going so fast, I jump at the right time. The car's going so fast that I go over it. I don't know how it doesn't make sense to you guys.
So this will be in the pilot episode, and it'll be the first 5 minutes. So keep your eye out for that when Bit
Are
City
you
comes out.
jumping off? Are you running and jumping? Are you jumping?
I'm
off?
running and jumping, and if I can get my foot on the hood, yeah, that would be great.
Oh, I see.
Because it's coming at me, so I'm
So
gonna
you're not
like
re-
watch, run, jump, boom.
Yeah, you showing me that with your hands doesn't.
And what's
doesn't
crazy is
fix
this is a podcast, so most people are listening while
Yeah.
they're driving their car.
Chance
What
just-
happened here?
Chance
is that-
just used his fingers to walk,
and people
and
are
his hand as a car.
yeah, they're driving in their car listening to this right now, thinking about pedestrians walking by.
They could jump over you, dude. I'm not saying I can jump over like a fucking Jeep Wrangler or like a fucking Jeep Cherokee.
Also, the car needs
or-
to be specific.
Yes, of course
Oh.
the car has to be specific.
Welcome
It
to
has to be
Bit
like,
City. Chance won't get to choose the car.
Like a Honda Civic, absolutely. Corolla. What?
Honda Civic is long, bro.
Those are fucking big.
But it's going 50 miles an hour. Like, I'm gonna jump.
Hopefully, if old Mary drives it, it's going 20.
Yeah, well,
Could
20.
you do it if it was going slow?
It needs
No.
to go fast enough, so I just have to jump up for a second.
Hear me out. Does it really count if you put your feet on the hood?
Yeah.
Angela?
Are you jumping over a moving car if you use the car to jump over it?
Put in the
Oh.
comments.
I'm going over that car,
Yeah. And then
and jumps are happening.
Then here's my thing. Once you've gone over it and you've cleared the car, the way your ass is going to smack that ground
Yeah.
is going to
Oh no.
blow you up.
No.
Like with the velocity in which you are going through the air.
Uh-huh.
You know me, I love physics. With the velocity, there's no way you make that landing. So, like, sure, I'll give it to you. Maybe you can jump over.
Maybe an action
but
roll.
can
Maybe
you
an action
survive
roll.
after?
Yes. Yes. If the car has already passed me, I'm not worried about the ground, bitch. I'm flying. I'm going.
So is anyone going to, like, interview you? Are we going to get to... Well, I don't want to give too much away.
Huh?
After you survive and
Uh-huh.
land on your
Uh-huh.
feet,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll do an exit interview, sure.
exit interview.
An exit
Yeah.
interview.
That seems really sad.
Absolutely.
What are we,
dark.
publicists?
Yeah, after I jump a fucking Honda Civic, yeah,
I thought
you're my public.
I thought we were cast members. I didn't realize that you and me now work for Chance. I'm his
Journalistic
agent.
integrity is there, man.
What do you mean journalistic?
You're journaling.
What does that have
I'm
to do
integrity.
with it?
Oh,
You're a journal. I'm integrity.
it's very stressful. To
You're
be a
fucking.
guest.
You're.
Yeah, how does it feel?
It feels. I want to let go. I really do. So I'm just working on that.
Who's
As a guest.
who's Superman? Lois Lane. You guys are like Lois Lane, and I'm like Clark fucking Kent.
You're saying
Lois-
we're girls.
Lois Lane is the hero because she's the journalist and she stays strong when she finds out her
Well,
man.
Lois
She gets her
Lane-
period once every month, and that sucks.
And that's incredibly
And
powerful.
that's a superhero. Someone who handles adversity.
She works at the Daily Planet.
I never
mean,
said it was a bad thing. I was saying it was a good thing.
The Daily Planet is basically the New Yorker. It's insane that she
It's
has that
basically
job.
the New Yorker.
And she's so hot, and she also has that job.
Okay, Clark Kent also works there and saves the universe.
He barely works there. He's always running out.
Barely, dude.
Yeah, because
always
he's
running
busy
out.
fucking dark side shit up.
Yeah, but he's never getting in any of his work in that
and,
time.
and he's not getting good sleep.
No, he's not getting good sleep. And honestly, the
Okay,
glasses aren't
well,
doing it for me.
do you want Brainiac to take over every computer system in the world or not?
Oh, nice.
Is that
Bring it
his
back to the
enemy,
cartoon.
Brainiac?
No, Brainiac. Brainiacs?
Brainiac?
Brainiac.
Not Brainiacs. You.
It's the Brainiacs.
You.
Come on.
You.
What?
What do you believe?
Millennial?
I know what you are. Say it.
Say it.
Millennial.
Edward? What?
That's good. Okay, so my question for you, our guest, what do you believe is a successful, or what is good advice on how to run a show?
The chemistry of the cast.
We're fucked.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say, but I'm glad I saved it to the end.
Chance, we're
So,
fucked.
the chemistry of the cast.
It's you and me. We have no chemistry, and who's directing us? A cube of tuna. We're
Exactly. Welcome to Bit City. You know Erin's in the room with us right now.
She's so
Just so
mad.
you guys know.
She's seething.
I think the chemistry of the cast and I think the segments have to be fun and exciting, but you don't want to be too overstimulated where you're like, whew, I need a moment.
Okay, that's good advice.
I also think the hosts have to be on it. They have to be good, like really good. And their volley back and forth has to be really good. So I hope that the hosts are on it.
Did you just lick the microphone?
I wish it was like.
Don't, that's my microphone.
I didn't lick it.
You literally licked the
I
microphone.
Scott,
didn't
I
lick
saw
it.
that.
I saw
Scott,
it
did
with
you hear lick? Scott said
She's
no.
giving us advice that we should listen to.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the
She
advice
said-
was actually about you two.
She said be you have to, it's about being
What?
good hosts, and you licked the fucking mic.
I didn't lick it. I
what's
wanted
fun.
to though.
You guys, I can already tell, as your agents, you guys have a good volley, and I like that.
Volley.
Do you know what a volley is?
What the is
If I
volley?
hit shit to
A
you.
volley is an incredibly gorgeous conversation that goes back and forth. Like
Is the
in
word? Did the
Shakespeare.
word volley come before volleyball?
It's the
Yes.
same word.
Is this the same barbecue thing that you did in Culinary Crimes? I watched that episode.
What'd you do?
Where you said, did barbecue come before barbecue sauce?
I got some.
That's the same thing.
No.
You just said the same
The
thing.
event of a barbecue.
I know what you said.
Did we name the sauce after the event?
And I thought that was a pretty good question. I don't
It's
know why
the
you got so
act of
shit.
barbecuing.
Yes, the event.
Anyways.
It's the sauce that you bring to a barbecue. It's
And
for
Yeah, so
barbecue.
the barbecue happened before the sauce.
The barbecue happened
So
before
the event.
sauce.
Yes, exactly. That was
Okay, great.
And did you or not lick the microphone?
I did not lick the microphone.
The microphone.
So that's what's fun.
Microphone.
That's going to be
Michael.
a fun.
Microphone.
microphone.
Actually, I don't know how you guys are going to do. At first, I was on your team, and then I thought, I don't know how they're going to do.
Can we please get Michael Phone to the office? Your mom
Also,
is
Bit
here to-
City needs a
your
good
mom is
editor.
here to pick you
A
up.
really good editor to edit out all the stuff
Michael Phone,
that we don't want.
please come to the front office. Your mother is waiting.
That's what we need. It all lives or dies
We
in
are
the
still
edit.
waiting on Michael Phone.
You know it's a podcast
Michael and Sarah Phone.
where one person should be talking at a time. Hello?
If you do not get your ass to the office, Michael and Sarah Phone, your mother, Martha Phone, is waiting.
We're so f***ed. Dude, we are so f***ed. I can't wait till our neon sign comes in of balls.
Dude, I can't wait for that either. Yeah, and that's also good advice. The sign. The art around the show, I think is big. Don't you?
Well, it's awesome. We have the
Look at
best
my
art
sign.
team ever. That's nice.
It's not my sign. Art got it.
Do you bring it home every day?
Well, I asked and they said, please don't let it leave the property. I said, yes, ma'am.
Said, yes, ma'am.
That's my advice. I would say have it be organic and fun. But then if there's tension on the show, that's also fun too. You know?
Like the tension between a body and a moving vehicle.
Correct. Exactly.
There won't
Will
be any,
they combust?
There won't be any tension because they won't touch. Oh,
You-
then there's extra tension.
Yeah.
You're
Yes,
going to
exactly.
use your foot. You're touching it.
The more they don't touch, the more tension there is.
Oh.
It's like why we love watching reporters. I will say I'll turn on local news. I did it. Angela and I shared a hotel room, and I turned on local news, and it was hilarious. I was like, oh my God, those
Yeah, they
two
were-
are battling.
They were
the
ripping
local
it.
news.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of, I know you didn't ask for this, but speaking of battling, we want to give you advice on how to run your show.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll open that door.
Woo!
Because we have 1 minute left, right? I'm just kidding. Go.
I feel like you need more Michael phone.
Nice. I feel like you should go on the internet.
No.
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 Then what would they talk about?
That's
Literally, what would we discuss if I went on the internet?
Yeah. If you knew,
What
could
would have
you
happened to the
imagine-
Harambe clip? If
I
I
was
just
just gonna
went,
say that.
if you went Harambe and I would have went, yeah, I know.
Could you imagine that clip? That's crazy.
I would have just
Yeah.
said, yeah, I know. And then we would have moved
Like, yeah, I
on.
know. Anyway,
Can you believe it?
Yeah, she's like, please. She's experiencing all the alternate lives where she didn't.
I
where
will
she
say though, if
knew Harambe.
I will say it's like now people are like, oh my God, doesn't know anything about anything. And I'm
no,
like,
but she's not stupid.
I know a lot about a lot, okay?
Yeah, like you told me about Justin Timberlake's DUI. You're on the internet. Like
Yeah,
you told
that's
me
a-
that.
That's a good example.
You know what I mean? Like
help
you're
my
on
case.
people.com. Like
He only had one martini, and the bartender was interviewed, and he said he only had one martini, and now people are on his ass.
The
Okay,
bartender.
the bartender was like,
for Justin Timberlake.
Justin
And I
Timberlake.
also I don't believe that this police officer said what tour. I think that someone wrote that.
I
Because
have an
how
al-
would we know they said that?
I have an alternate. There was a friend with them,
And the friend just no, I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
but that's what.
And the friend told
that's what Justin said too.
what did he say?
He corroborated the quote.
he did.
Yeah.
I remember it was literally people.com and he did not. He had not commented on it.
His picture looked a little like he was either really tired or a little bit drunk.
I like this. I like this. My story. I want it to go like this. This is gonna ruin the tour. What tour?
And that is not a bit. That's tension.
That's tension.
Okay.
And that's
You
what
get
I
I'm
like.
saying? Like he knew who he was, and he was like,
Exactly.
Oh,
And he was
so
like-
wasn't saying like, "Who are you?" He
Yeah,
was
he was
saying,
saying,
"No
"What
more
tour?"
"Yeah,
tour."
what tour? You're,
Oh, I
you're getting
just
locked
got
up,
that.
bitch."
Just got that. I
Okay,
just
so
got
you want me,
that.
I'm gonna give you the line again. That way
Oh.
you can see what,
Yeah, do it again for
I
sure.
know we get it. But
This is
okay.
gonna. Can you just let?
Yeah.
No, we
Yeah. Get into character, officer of the law. You are both of these things. The duality of man exists. Here I go.
Mm-hmm. Do you need like a line or anything? Because I was realizing.
Do you want to be Justin and I'll be the cop?
Ooh,
Yeah, sure.
we're dragging
Okay,
this
here we go.
thing out. Here we go.
Amanda's having literally an incredible.
She wants
I'm
the
having-
role. She wants the role.
No. I want to be a watcher.
There's nothing like having a guest on your show and them going, "Wow, we're really dragging this thing out."
Okay. Yeah.
No,
what-
just
yeah,
the JT
what?
thing.
That's awesome. Okay, ready?
Okay, you're gonna be the friend, and you're gonna come in with a line.
You're gonna be the sirens.
You're gonna be.
Ready? Here we go.
I can
You're
do
gonna be-
siren. I
you're
can
gonna
do
the,
siren.
You're gonna be the friend, and you're gonna come in with a line that the friend. We don't know what the friend said after, but this is canon. Whatever Amanda says,
It's what the
this is
friend
what the
says.
friend in the car with
The
Justin.
friend says something after the cop.
You're casting.
Yeah,
two
we don't know
things.
what it
You're
is.
The siren and the friend. Ready? Keep up.
That's a
Here we
lot
go.
of pressure.
Okay, so
Okay.
siren first.
I'm sorry. We have to go back. I hate the siren.
Oh, okay.
I just
Okay.
like it like pulled me out.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here
It's
we
just
go.
like I just need the siren to be real.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Dude,
That
take
was
this
me.
seriously.
That was me.
Take this
that was
seriously.
really rude.
Listen, I tried to make it a beep and it sounded like a goat. Okay. All right.
Make a siren. Do you know what a siren's like? It's not bad.
I can work.
That's what I
Uh,
did the first time.
No, you went. You
Okay.
sounded stupid.
Knock,
You sounded really
knock,
stupid
knock,
the
knock.
first time.
Knock, knock, knock. I'm pointing to roll your window down. Hi. Do you know why I pulled you over
the
today?
officer, yeah, I'm so sorry, man. What goes around comes around. You know what I mean?
You were going 15 over.
15 over. I'm so sorry, man. Here, here's my license and registration.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even ask for it. Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
Mr. Justin Timberlake.
You can call him
Chance,
JT.
you have to tell me that I am getting a DUI, and then I'll say it's gonna ruin
You have anything to drink tonight?
a little bit, but I'm pretty good.
A little bit. I'm gonna have to breathalyze you.
This is gonna ruin the tour.
What tour?
Thank you guys so much for letting us take over Smosh.
Wait,
Mouth.
I'm the friend.
Oh yeah.
Hey, dickhead. This is sexy back, and you're not getting your sexy back. So get the out of here.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Hands behind your back. I'm gonna need backup.
JT, I'm so sorry. I just got us arrested for the rest of our
Hands on the
lives.
ground. Hands on the ground.
Guys, upcoming Friday, Big City's gonna come out, and you're gonna see. Stop that! You're gonna see celebrities getting DUI'd, reenacted.
He's got a gun.
Maybe Chance getting hit by a car or jumping over a car,
He's got a sword.
and you'll see all of us. And it'll be so fun. We love you guys. Thank you for having us take over your show.
Oh my God, I'm so glad that you guys are here. You guys are fucking hilarious. And I'm so excited that you are the host for Bit City because this show is my favorite thing.
He's got land-to-air missiles. He's taking down the helicopter.
What tour?
Bye. Being a guest is hard.
Justin, you did Brittany wrong. You deserve this.
Whoa, wait, are you the cop or the friend now?
It's a bird flying above.
It's a crow. Justin, you did pretty wrong,
You
bitch.
deserve this,
There's a bunch
bitch.
of gold that I stole.
Do birds fly at night?
Shoot the
Owls.